Hi there, and welcome to this episode of Consciousness Empowerment. Here we talk about consciousness, the law of attraction, and how to reach your fucking dreams. So what you're hearing right now in the background is that's my fridge. But today I'm gonna talk about another sentence. It was right before the sentence I spoke about yesterday that really resonated with me, and it resonated with me because of two reasons. How the subconscious mind works, whether you want something or not, it's going to give it to you. And I'll explain how that works. And number two, how there's abundance. All right. So those of you who are new here, welcome. Welcome to the community. Here we're coming to a place where we're like, fuck, I'm gonna get my fucking goals accomplished. I don't know what you've done. Maybe you were like me where you fucked up a relationship, you fucked up a job, you fucked up in society, you got locked up. And you're like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking work on myself and do good. Okay, because that's how I started getting involved in this shit. Now, for the doubters, right now you're probably thinking about how can we manifest? Like how is the mind gonna stay watching? I'm gonna explain to you. So, this is how the law of attraction works. It works through your mind, okay? And your mind is not your brain, although your mind does control your brain and your body. So I'm thinking about this, moving my hands. Okay, so my mind activates cells in my brain that activates cells and neurons to move my hand. However, I digress and I go into the quote, okay? Quote, the subconscious is not concerned with the truth or falsity of your feeling. It accepts as true that which you feel to be true, okay? And that kind of goes to say that whether you're seeing something that's physical or imaginary, right? Whether it's physical or imaginary, your subconscious is going to accept it as true if you feel it to be true. There's two ways to understand whether your subconscious mind is accepting something, okay? There's two feelings, good and bad. Now there's degrees to it. I know you've seen, if you have not, look up I think it's David R. Hawkins scale of frequency or frequency scale, okay? Ultimately, there's positive and there's negative feelings. And when you feel something, you're accepting it to be true in your subconscious mind. And here's a little detail about the subconscious mind. And the conscious mind, okay, just the mind in general, the mind is one. But to understand it, we divide it into two. You would call it the husband. Thank you, Neville Goddard, for this explanation. You could call it the husband. And it gives a choice. And the subconscious mind, the wife. Once you feel it to be true, in the conscious, the wife will hold it in her womb and create it. Okay? That's just kind of like an analogy, but it's all one. It's just one mind. Consciousness is just one, but there's two parts to it. Okay, but we divide it to two parts to understand how it works, but it's just one. Okay, I like to give a circle because a circle is infinite. There's no end. Consciousness is no end. There's no end because it's not physical. Okay, but I digress because that's another topic of the eternity, immortality, and divine consciousness, Christ consciousness, which right now we're talking about is Christ consciousness. We understand that we can create just like the Father, just like the universe. Okay, so abundance. Why is there abundance? Because we could just fucking think shit. Thinking is free. We don't Every day that we wake up, we're thinking. We're thinking. It's just coming in. So it's our prerogative. It is our right. It is our duty. It is our duty. So it behooves you, right, to use your thoughts to create the life that you want. You're here now, so you understand this now. Now you have a responsibility. Before you didn't know. I like something that Neville Goddard said in his book. A lot of people feel feelings because of external shit. Something happens, they feel something about it. But the truth is that when you feel something, the subconscious mind will project it. So that's the difference between those who understand this and those who don't. Those are they're being reactive to the external, to the effects, and the others are masters of their universe, of their own little reality, their own little dimension. Like, this is my own little dimension. This is my abode. This is my capsule. This is my studio. So I change it. I create it. I visualize this shit. The poster of Lana Rhoades. Well, not Lana Rhoades specifically, but I pictured beautiful women on posters, and I wanted one of these. I have a tiger up here. All this stuff I visualized, man. It's crazy. It's not crazy when you understand it, but it's just, when I say crazy, I mean like it's awesome. It's like amazing, like awesome. Whoa, it's wonderful. It's like awe-inspiring. So understand how that is, how the mind, the conscious, the subconscious mind work, how it's unlimited, and whether you like it or not, whether you know it or not, your feelings are creating your physical reality. If you feel it, you're feeling it to be true. Okay, you have no feeling about it, because you're just thinking about it. Okay, you're just thinking about it. That won't create what you want. You have to feel it. So for example, when I was in prison, I wanted to be in college, I wanted to be free. That manifested. When I got out of shape and got really, really sick, I wanted to be healthy, and I wanted to be in shape, right? Because I knew what I didn't want. So that's what sometimes happens. You get to a point where you don't really want something, and you're like, nah, I want. This hasn't happened to me, but kind of, you're in a very toxic relationship. So you're like, I want a healthy relationship. I want something better. So you know what not to have, and you create a more loving relationship. And what else did I recently manifested when I was able to be at a place where I didn't want, and then created it? Well, at least those are good. Those are good, okay? Yeah, this apartment. I was living with my uncle maybe for a month or two, and I just had enough, and I started visualizing myself washing dishes in my apartment, the one that I am now. And a hunch just came to me, and I took the actions. My hunch was to call a friend, ask him for a loan. Got it. That's down payment. And then one of my checks, I used it for the regular rent. Boom, boom. The following months, I paid him off, and that was it. Got my own place. I was sleeping on I think just like a sleeping bag, or something like that. That was all I had. But it was worth it, and it's something I really wanted. So the thing is to feel yourself, feel it to be true. For going to college, I felt myself being in college. I would see the campus, I would walk on the campus, the warm sun touching my skin. When I saw myself in shape, I would touch my muscles. I would look at a mirror in my imagination, I'd touch my muscles, and I would feel good. Like, these muscles are nice, and they're hard. And like my abs, I would touch them and look at my chest. And I used the picture of Arnold to help me form that body, okay? So you can use the outside to see what you like, like, so what Wes Watson says is, acquire what you admire, because if you admire something, you like it, you desire it, to a certain extent. And for the house, I would wash the dishes. I would be washing dishes from a first person point of view. I was looking down. Actually, I would see both. I would see myself from far away, and then I would see myself washing the dishes. Like, I'll see my hands and see the dishes washing my hand. I could hear the water. I could just see myself scrubbing. I never felt the water, but I could see the water, and I'm scrubbing the dishes, scrubbing the dishes.
and then I just fall asleep in that. That one I had to fall asleep in it because it was literally a place where I wanted to sleep somewhere. I wanted to sleep somewhere better, my own place. So I want to end with a little bit on how to live. I've been ending this stuff on a little bit of how to live. So I recommend these manifestation cards from Rhonda Byrne, the manifestation cards, because they talk about the law of attraction and how to live, honestly. Look, I want to give you something right now before I go into this card. It's big. You can feel good all you want, but you need to visualize what you want. Feeling good is a way to live. So I'm going to read this. Happiness attracts everything you want. The shortcut to anything you want in your life is to be and feel happy now. It's the fastest way to bring money and anything else you want. Those feelings of happiness will radiate out and attract back to you all things that bring you happiness, which will not only include an abundance of money, but everything else you want. Okay? So, I want to share a story that Wes Watson talks about in his book. There's two guys working at the kitchen. One person is fucking complaining, oh, why am I washing these fucking dishes? It's funny, we're talking about dishes again. Fuck this, blah, 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 throwing the fucking dishes. The other guy, he's grateful that he has something to do, so he's washing dishes. He's like, oh man, I'm washing the dishes. I'm the best dishwasher, and he's happy in the moment. One's grateful. Who do you think is gonna have a better fucking life and better results in life? Who? It's obvious. I don't even need to say it. You know who is gonna have a fucking better life and better results, okay? So be grateful. That's one of the keys to happiness. Meditate. It could be 2 minutes. I do 15 minutes, I just sit down, drink my coffee, and just relax my body and allow myself to think of things that I need to do. My next video, I'm going to talk about what the things I needed to do. That's more personal development, okay? This is more about how to live and how to create your dreams into physical reality, because I've done that shit a lot. And Neville Goddard, thank you, shout out, because the way he speaks is so articulate and so profound. That's why he's still relevant today, because it's just universal what he's talking about. Okay? So, be happy now. Be happy now with being in this moment, being alive. Whatever you have, your clothing, your eyes, your lungs that you can breathe. There's so many things to be grateful for. That gives you a full heart, a full cup. And then meditation gives you contentment. Not contentment, more, contentment, similar to gratitude, but calmness of mind, control of your mind and your thoughts, because you're present, okay? That's very important, especially with the women. I'm gonna wrap it up now because we're getting to about 15 minutes, okay? Now, I hope you like this one. I love you. I want you to be happy. I want you to be healthy. And I want you to have love in your life, have loving relationships. Make sure to leave a comment. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe so the channel can grow. And share this with somebody who you love, somebody who you think will benefit, because it's changing your life. It's helping you, okay? Until next time, peace. I love you.